Hello everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. Currently I'm just on the balcony looking at the charts, doing some analysis to see exactly what's happening with GBP, JPY, the Nasdaq and the S&P 500. Currently I'm having the little Dubai chocolate, nice little view there. So let's just get to the charts and see what we can potentially capitalize on. So for GBP, JPY, the Nasdaq, I was either looking for a break and, sorry, there's chocolate on my hands. Anyways, I was looking for a break and retest up to the downside or a break and retest up to the upside. Of course, favoring the upside because we're on a bullish trend, right? Now, on the 4-hour time frame, you can see the 4-hour did close above this little zone here, and the next candle maintained above it as well. Now, when I went down to the hourly, I just didn't see the entry that I was looking for. Like, this bullish engulfing was a bit further away than I anticipated, right? So even if I do place my stop losses, like for me to get a good risk to reward, my TP would be up to all the way around here, right? Just to maybe just get like a 1 to 2 or even less than a 1 to 2 because my stop losses will be placed below there, and that's a bit of a stretch, especially when there's no past data. So ideally I would have liked to enter close to my zone with a tighter stop loss, but with this big engulfing, I did not manage to get the entry, so I'm staying away, right? Staying away. I still would like the break and retest of this level or a bounce off this level. If we go on the Nasdaq again, has maintained above this resistance and is just chopping around right now. Don't really see a clear entry point based on the higher time frames. And then we have GBP, JPY. Now, there's not much I can say on GBP, JPY due to the Sunday huge push to the upside. Look at that. There's nowhere to buy other than, somewhere around here. So I don't really have much to say, right? You should not be looking for souls, of course, because if you're just trying to catch the top of that, you're just amazingly weird. But yeah, man, let's see what happens. Just enjoying the breeze, enjoying the weather. Got the charts open. Gonna go do a nice deep breakdown for you all on what opportunities I potentially see happening in this market. But I've just traveled solo. I booked a last minute flight just to get away for 1 week, man. And I advise every single person to do this. First and foremost, I believe it's a beautiful thing if you enjoy your own company, right? Because you have to remember, you're in your own mind, right? You are with yourself 24/7. Now, if you can be comfortable just being by yourself, right, your self-esteem, your self-confidence will always go up because you don't need external factors or external people to uplift you and boost you and make you enjoy things. As long as you're good within yourself, that's when you'll be able to spread love, spread positive energy to others and radiate that high energy levels that you have. But it can only happen within, and one thing that can help so much is traveling solo, enjoying your own company, networking with different people, building relationships, getting out your comfort zone. It will help you so much, and it will help you with your trading as well. On the daily time frame of GBP, JPY, we can clearly see that there's a huge push to the upside, right? We can see this huge push, and if I just go zoom out, I can see that on the 4-hour time frame, on the 4-hour, I can see we're retesting the previous resistance, previous higher high, which was broken. And currently we had this doji wick rejection into this zone, and it looks like this 4-hour may close above this zone as well. If this 4-hour closes, right, there's literally 28 seconds left, I may start looking for some buys. If I go to the hourly time frame, I can see there's been a nice little rejection, not really my entry confirmation, but on the 30-minute, we can see there's been a nice little bullish engulfing and another rejection of this zone. So maybe I can look for buys back into 202 or 203, back into this resistance and beyond. And yeah, if the other buy level I will be looking for is a much steeper pullback, is all the way down into here, this zone right here. Why? Because it's a daily strong key level. Now let's go to the Nasdaq, if it will load for me. Nasdaq is clearly trending bullish. We had a strong closure above this zone. Now for me to look for buys, I would like a retracement back into this zone, price to maintain above this level. If it can maintain above this level, I will look for buys. Looking at the S&P 500, if it will load,